Hi everyone, today I want to do an unboxing of this Bauer transfer pump. It's a dual power transfer pump. It takes battery, or you could connect it to a cord or something, outlet, but which is pretty good. So it does 325 gallons per hour. That's what it says on a 3 amp hour battery. That's what it says. But I'm not using a 3 amp on this one. I'm using a 5 amp. And so you do have to buy the battery and the tools separately. They never sell it, on a bundle like battery and a charger. No, you have to buy the battery separate and the charger separate. So it has to be everything separate. And then it gives you more info. Like here is more information, like more batteries, tools and stuff you can use the battery on. All the info of the drill, or sorry, not the drill, the pump. And we also got, more of it, other pump and stuff. So I'm gonna start unboxing right now. And you do stick these really well. There you go. And let's see, what do we got here? So, right off the bat, you get the owner's manual. Sweet. And we get a hose. That's nice. Just don't know how big this hose is, but we'll measure it here in a bit. Then we got, we got some oil in the base. And I wonder what this is. Maybe it might be a little extra, little gear for the water. So, we got power adapter, or the power supply switch, in case you want to use, an outlet or something. Here's the connector, in case you want to use that. We got the little part that goes to the end of the hose, goes in the pond or whatever you want to use it for, to suck up the water. We got the pump and a little piece of foam here, so we got the pump itself. So here's the pump. Oh, okay, so here's a little extra, in case I think that one breaks or something. They give you a nice extra one, which is pretty nice. Here's the little on and off switch. And I'm guessing this is the battery compartment. Yes, here goes the battery in here. Or if you want to use the outlet, which is right here. So whichever one you want to use. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure when you use this guy, you better pour some oil, like 2 drops, I'm guessing, in here. So you can lubricate the little bearings or whatever that's in there. And after using it, you have to do it again too, so that it be lubricated. If you don't, it could probably, get damaged or something. But let's put this guy on its base. You just put it on there and slide forward. Just, there's, see? And then you slide. And there we go. It's on its base. And it looks like you also can put it on, on like a wall, if you want to stick it on a wall. Or who knows what you want to use it for, or you can just use it as a base, which that's what I would do. But the good thing is it has like a little spot to store in your oil for the pump. And you just stick it on the wall if you want to, and it stays there until you need it. And then you just, slide it out, which are kind of tight, but you slide it out, which, man, that guy got on tight. That's a good thing. Well, you slide that out, it has to slide out. It can't just... Man, that thing got tight. Or maybe it stays like that. I could be wrong, honestly. But I'm pretty sure it comes off. If it, if it mounts on a wall, I'm pretty sure this guy comes off. It might be on tight. Or I might have pushed it too much, or... Well, I think not, but I'm pretty sure it does, but could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, there it is. We're gonna do a little test on it here pretty soon, so yep. and I'll measure the hose. So now I'm gonna test out this Bauer pump real quick with a 5 amp hour battery, fully charged. And first let's insert the battery, add 2 little drops of oil, of lubrication oil on this side real quick. So let's add 2 little drops. I might be still clogged. Give me a minute. Yeah, that thing is clogged. So now I added 2 little drops. It's time to see how this little guy works. And the hose is a 6-inch hose, by the way. Or sorry, 6 inches. It's 6 feet. All right, so here we go. The battery's in there. 5 amp. Let's see. And it's doing its job. This is like 300 gallons, so see how long it'll take. And right now, as I speak, it's 2:32 right now. So we'll see how long it'll take. Take all this water from this into this. And it sounds like it's probably dying for you stream with the battery. And it's at 3:16 right now, so that was almost 44 minutes, almost 45 minutes. And it looks like it's about to die off, I'm guessing. This is got a lot of water though. Just filled it up. Yep, it died off just now. And yep, that was at 3:17. So that definitely killed it. The battery went real low and stopped. So now we're gonna pump out this 5-gallon bucket real quick and see how long it'll take. Maybe it'll take a minute, maybe 2. And we're using a 5 amp hour battery, fully charged. And before you use your pump, just another warning, always put the oil in so it can stay lubricated. If you want it to last longer, you know. And so I'm inserting the battery real quick. Here we go. And we'll start here in a minuto. Let me just get the timer ready. Alright, so here we go. And that was almost a minute to empty out the whole entire 5-gallon bucket. Almost a minute. So yeah, so it usually pumps like 5 gallons a minute, which is surprising. And I did use the 5 amp just in case. Hold on, give me a second, I'm trying to... Still shows 3 bars, or 3 points. Yep. So here in a bit, we'll probably try out the electrical real quick and see how it works. So now we're gonna do it with the extension cord, the electricity. Let's see, and in here, there's no batteries, just that. We're gonna do it the same way as we did with the battery. See how many minutes it'll take to suck up all this water here. Alright, we're starting right now. Hold on, give me a sec. And so it was like a minute and I think almost 13 seconds. So it's better to use the battery in my opinion. So the pump is pretty well, kind of decent. Would not recommend it if you work on construction or something. You need to pump water every single once in a while. But like you want to pump water every once in a while. Like say you need to fix your toilets. You need to get that water out of the top tank in order to repair whatever you need repair in there. Or take water off of your boiling heater, your water heater, in case you replace it or something, or something like that. You got some water at a certain spot, you want to get water out, or if just anything, if you need to move water to a location or something. But I used this little guy, just like the water, in the test. Also, I used a 25-foot hose that was pumping into the top, which was 6 feet. It did, in 45 minutes, it did like 250 gallons, a little over, but like 250, 260, somewhere around there. And it says it does 325 in the owner's manual, using a 3 amp hour battery, and I was using a 5 amp hour battery, which is a little disappointing. But here in the manual, it says it does 325 gallons per hour. That's what it says, 325 gallons an hour. And it says it was better used on a 3 amp hour battery. And on the other little test, pumping out the 5 gallons of water, it took a minute with the 5 amp hour battery to suck up all that water, which is pretty good for a minute. But if you're using the electrical one, it's gonna, it's gonna take you more, like maybe a minute and 20 minutes to get all the water out, But it's a good thing for emergency wise, if your electricity goes out and you pump water out, you can just get the battery. If you're in the Bauer line and you already have the batteries and stuff, just buy this guy. You don't have to buy anything else, if you're on the line. But you can also buy it and use the electricity, like the power adapter here, to power it. You don't need to buy the battery, so it's kind of a win-win there. If you're not into the Bauer, and you need a water and a portable, well, you need to buy the battery for one and portable. But if you want to use it and not often, this guy will do it, since it comes with its own power adapter here. And and the good thing is they give you, some lubrication oil, and an extra little, little propeller, I forgot what you call it, but a replacement in case, this breaks or something. You can unscrew it, put a new one in there, and you're good to go. Also, they only give you like 90 days of warranty, which is, that kind of stinks. But the good thing is when you buy it, you could get like a year or 2 year warranty, which I think was like $20, maybe more. But it's good. You're gonna use it often. I'll probably go with a warranty, have the warranty. But if you're just gonna use it once in a while, just buy it like the way it is. If you're just gonna use it like maybe once or twice or 3 times in a year, just don't. My recommendation, I wouldn't get the warranty. I'm not gonna use it this often, but it's it's good to have in case one day you need to get water out for some weird reason, you know, or barrel or something. But only use it on clear water. Don't use it on chemicals or anything. That's what it says on the owner's manual. So yeah, and yeah. But if you want to pump water faster, get the battery. In my opinion, get like a 5 amp or an 8 amp. I think they have an 8 amp. I honestly don't know if an 8 amp could fit in it, but you give it a try. I honestly don't know. But yeah, and I think it probably could suck more water if I was trying to use like a smaller hose, like maybe a 10-foot hose, a 5-foot hose. But since I was using a 25-foot hose, you know, and it was on the ground, I was raising the water up to like maybe 6 feet from the ground all the way to the top, from where it was sitting to like the top of the barrel, which is pretty high, you know, for, and I think it does 46 inches from the ground. That's how much it could lift, and it was doing more than that. This, yeah, it says here, maximum head lift, zero flow, 45 inches. That's what it's saying. 45 inches here. See? And I was kind of doing 6 feet, which is 60 inches. Yeah, so I was kind of going above what it was rated for there, but it was doing its job. I mean, it almost filled up the whole thing on a 5 amp hour battery. I was expecting it to run maybe more than an hour, honestly, with that battery, but it ran less. But at the same time, I was using a 25-foot hose to lift up that water all the way from the floor to the top. So it was pretty high. I should have left it on top of the trailer, so it could have not, you know, but I kind of left it on the ground so it could grab the suction, go down, and goes back up directly, and it wouldn't struggle much. And also, you know, here in the owner's manual, it blinks, you know, in case there's not enough suction. It's starting to overheat. You need to turn it off so it could cool off. So yeah, just read your owner's manual. It tells you everything when it's blinking and stuff. Yeah. And you can mount it on the wall, which is a win. Also, when you connect it, which I can show you here in a minute, and I'm not going to turn it on, but like when you connect it, the good thing is that it comes with a little, that's quick, a little, you know, comes like this, and you insert it. The good thing is when you close it, the wire still has a spot to come out. That's the good thing. You know, it ain't, you know, squishing it, and you just gotta push the little button here in order to pull it out from there. But yeah, it's pretty good, and it's water sealed, so water can't get in that easily, you know, to damage the connection there. And the battery's all back here, and usually all the work of the water's up here. So the only reason the battery will get wet is like if it was in a bucket and all of a sudden the water busts, and you know, which that'd be kind of dumb. Or like if the hose just pops off or something, or cuts here or something, and the water starts flying over there and hits the wall or something, and all the drops of water hit the part of the battery, which would be kind of a little difficult to get the water in here, but you know, it could happen, could get into the motor area. The problem is it's a brush motor and it ain't brushless. If you're gonna use it a bunch of times, get a brushless. But if you're gonna use it just a few times, a brush would be perfect. But for farm use, I'm probably going to buy a brushless version. I mean, this is good. I needed it real quick, and this guy helped me for what I needed to do, which was get water from the trough to the barrel and dump it to a tree, because I don't know why the cow didn't want to drink it, but they didn't like it for some reason. So I grabbed the water and dumped it into a tree so it wouldn't go to waste, and gave them a new batch of fresh water and cleaned their barrels. So yeah. But yeah, would recommend if you want to use it for emergencies. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else I would recommend it for emergencies, or you know, or you're gonna use it just a few times, or you're gonna repair your toilet in case something happens to your toilet or water heater and you want to fix it. This is the perfect thing to get the water out. Yep. And I got this one for 90, but right now I think it's going for 100. But look for this. Maybe they'll give a discount every once in a while, you know. So just keep an eye out if you want to grab one and you don't really need it, but you want to have one just in case. Just wait for that sale, or when it lowers the price. You never know. Harbor Freight always, you know, has some deals, so just wait until it hits, lowers the price, and grab it, and you know, yep.